It is a decent setup shot. There's pressure from Rob Cross with his second 180, but Mike De Decker, has he got the clinical finish he needs? Bullseye it is. 59. Oh, and he can't pin it for a second time. Match dart missed. All of a sudden, the 180 from Rob Cross, it could prove to be vital. Can't get the treble that would have given him a dart at double 18. Double 8, double 4, and Mike De Decker has now missed 3 for the match. How many chances is he going to get? He shakes his head, and Rob Cross is still in this. Oh, he's hit the double. He wanted the single. 17 left. Double 8.
Game shot.
And double 8 is there. Rob Cross clinging on in this one. That might have turned it around again, though. One treble combo finish for Mike De Decker to win the match, which he will get a look at. Ooh, just skews off into the treble 7. It's not the worst miss in the world. Another match dart. And this time Mike De Decker doesn't miss. This time Mike De Decker does beat Rob Cross. It has taken him 6 attempts to overcome voltage, but he has finally done it. As you can see there, 7 breaks of throw in 10 legs of darts, both players averaging in excess of 95.
$60.
Well, again, Rusty outscores his opponents.
Yep.
That looks a good guide, but can he use it this time?
38.
No, he cannot. He sails past it. And Louis Williams could punish him. Is it 2 tops? The guide looks all right. He does go 2 tops.
Hey.
Oh, and he gets 2 tops as well, Louis Williams. Well, Rusty Jake is struggling to hit doubles. Louis Williams just hit 2 on the spin to win that leg. 81 would have been much, much easier.
58.
But he's going to get at least 6 darts from here. Rusty Jake has relented. That'll do.
89.
That will do for Louis Williams. 3 match darts. Now, when he was looking at 32 last time out, he went single 8, double 9, double 3. I don't think that's the plan this time around. Double 8. 3 mismatched darts, head in hands, and Rusty Jake is there to pounce. Wild.
30.
And cannot adjust. He would have had the darts in the last leg decider, but Rusty Jake misses 2 at tops to make it 5 all. And surely now Louis Williams, the Welshman, can get this done.
Game shot on the match.
Louis Williams has bridged a gap of points and points and points in the averages, because Rusty Jake missed and missed and missed at times at doubles, and you can see the frustration on the young Austrian's face, but it is the Welshman who wins it by 6 legs to 4. Look at that.
Williams in this one down to a finish after 9, and then Sasulujic will be as well.
180.
An even smaller one. Now starting to ask a few questions. Went for double 18 to leave tops there, Scott Williams. We did say that he would come up with a few tricks. That one actually probably pretty sensible. You don't see it very often for those combos. But once Sasulujic has started hitting, maybe he'll carry on. 3-2, break a throw.
Yeah, brilliant leg of darts from Mensur Suljovic. I think probably you can see, you said it in the last leg, didn't you, when he was going for the 170, the first dart was a bit low in the bed, he clattered off it. Christobi currently averaging 103 and 3-1 down to Danny Baggish. That'll be a turn up for the books if the American can win against a very good Christobi who's coming to a bit of form lately.
170.
170 start from Mensur Suljovic.
We were talking about that incredible 9-darter he had away from the professional tour when he had 3 bullseye last visits.
No. Mensur, is he going to go for another ball? Is he going for a ball? Oh, Mensur, it would have been on! Oh my word, imagine.
It's ridiculous that he went for it. We were talking about Scott Williams being the ultimate showman. Look at that from Mensur Suljovic.
He's not doing it to be a showman, he's doing it because he's mentally disturbed. He's an unwell man. Makes no sense.
No, it's a gentle, damn the nickname. You've got it all
99.
wrong.
There was so much room in there for another one as well. It could have been a 9-darter in PDC darts with a 180 and a 170. Even that would have been
58.
something special.
Well, it's a special comeback. Suljovic has really rallied here. And now he's looking at double 16 to incredibly lead the match, having missed those 9 darts at double. He's now 4 in a row.
But this is a sign that Mensur Suljovic is actually well up for this, I think.
Keep an eye on them at the end. Will the end be at the end of this leg, or will there be one more, a decider?
180.
Maybe the latter. The Max helping Williams, his second of the match.
$134.
Gets to a finish, but Scott Williams should get to a better one. He will get to a better one. Could go bull. Took a gamble, paid off, leaves him a 2-darter.
Well, just to see what happens for the rest of the match, I kind of want Williams to hit this. Chooses the 19 route, 16 for bull.
Bullseye once. We're going the distance. It's a brilliant 12-darter from Scott Williams. He's got a bit of the swagger back. He is not backing down. Mensur Suljovic is not even looking at him. He refuses to look at him.
For the bull, with what would have been his 6th perfect dart, but that is perfect.
What a couple of legs this is.
108.
Scott Williams, 12-darter to break and level, and then on 41 after 9 darts thrown in a last leg decider. After that silly bit of nonsense argy-bargy. This is brilliant.
100.
We'll keep the cameras on the pair at the end, because whatever happens here, anything could happen afterwards. Is there a way? Is there a route? Yes, there is. Williams wins. He went for the handshake. Mensur went for the fist bump. But it is a nice look into the camera and the celebration from Scott Williams, who gets the better of Suljovic after what was a fantastic game of darts. The averages there, well, don't even tell the story of how good that was. Vacant once again.
$137. $180. $98.
Well, that's got away from him.
89.
And now he might be departing the tournament, and it is because Jermaine Wattimena has just put a little run together there. It was 2-2, but Wattimena then just swept past Max Hopp, who as soon as he fell behind seemed to just lose his way a little bit in the match, and the match went the way of Watermainer thanks to some excellent checking out. A 6 out of 7 return for his doubling in there. 4 180s from Max Hopp, but the doubling was the difference in that one, and Watermainer is the one who goes through to meet Scott Williams in the second round. The treble
38.
and leaving the unlucky double 13. Is it unlucky? Turns out to be the case.
18.
And once again, William O'Connor opens the door, tips his bowler hat and ushers Damon Heta through. Come on in. This time he declines the invitation.
65.
And O'Connor gets the opportunity to restore that 2-leg cushion that was once a 3-leg cushion.
Game shot.
Back in the box seat. The chance for Damon Heta to have levelled this match has been and gone, and now the Magpie will throw for a 5-2 lead. Ryan Searle, who lost out to Mario van den Behaarde in the opening round. Stephen Bunting, who was beaten by Willie Borland.
41.
Dimitri van den Berg, Vincent van der Voort, Chris Dobie, Gabriel Clemens and Rob Cross, all seeded players knocked out of the tournament in the early stages here.
180.
But Damon Heta suddenly has found it, hasn't he? He was cold, cold, cold at the start of this
58.
game. But now the heat is hot, hot, hot.
Game shot.
And he's also level for the first time. Game back on throw. Mansell with 106 average. Another one to add to it, Dave Chisnell, a 6-3 winner against
92.
Mike Kyvenhoven with 107 average. They're all at it today.
$99.
Well, can O'Connor save the match with the big fish? The Magpie can't catch the fish, and now Damon Heta,
84.
who finally caught a break at the weekend and won a European Tour event for the first time, might just catch him out. O'Connor led this match 3-0.
Game shot on the
But
match.
Damon Heta wins it in the end. 5 of the last 6 legs go the way of the Australian.
$131.
Although Shane, with a good shout of leading 4-1 here, Evans may have to clean this up, but he's not going to. In fact, he's going to make a right old mess of it.
78.
Only rescued by the final dart.
Game
And it's
shot.
brilliant stuff from John O'Shea. Well, Ricky Evans may be the paciest player on tour, but
140.
could be heading for a rapid exit here.
$99.
John O'Shea to finish off an exhibition of outshots with arguably the hardest of them all. Can't quite
97.
earn himself an opportunity to bed the bull for the second time in a match, but Evans must hit this. And I'm quite surprised he didn't go for a treble 18 there
52.
and then 2 at tops. Speedy throws at a couple at the same double might have been his best chance of winning the leg. The best chance of O'Shea winning the leg. He's doing what he's been doing for the rest of the match, and he carries it on. It's absolutely sublime stuff from John O'Shea, who only missed 1 dart double in the entire encounter and condemns Ricky Evans to a 6-1 defeat. And Dirk himself a winner of Players Championship 12
100.
and Players Championship 18, both of those here in Barnsley. The 1-2-3 on offer for Josh Rourke, double 9 to complete the combo. It's absolutely exceptional at the start of this game. Breaks exchanged. And if this is the kind of thing we're in for, and it's worth just stopping what you're doing, sitting down and giving this match your full attention. And he's certainly finishing better than Ronaldo at the moment.
100.
Can Van Dijvenbode find his finishing touch? 60 for tops. You have to hit this because you know what's coming if you don't.
Game shot.
He heeds the advice. Another three-figure finish in this contest. Starting on 19s. Wouldn't it be ironic if Josh Rock were to miss here? Having cleaned up so many combination checkouts in the game. But it's not going to happen. To stay in it. Oh, lovely, lovely setup. Forces Josh Rock into action. But there is nothing that he cannot do.
140.
Couldn't do that on that occasion, but I think we can let him off. Oh, is Dirk Van Dijvenbode going to let him off? Yes, he is. Yes, he is, and that means now Josh Rock has darts to win this match. Watch out for this kid. He is something special, and he's just shown it there. 6-3, he defeats Dirk Van Dijvenbode, but just look at those numbers, an average of 110.15, and it's not even anywhere near the best we've seen of Josh Rock this year. He's been an absolute sensation, a huge find on his first year on the PDC Pro Tour, and he takes on one of the winners of these events, in fact a winner of 2 of these events this year, and beats him convincingly despite Dirk Van Dijvenbode averaging almost 106 himself. Brilliant stuff, brilliant match, and plenty more of it to come. Stay with us here on PDC TV for the remainder of Players Championship 20.
In the first round, 6-2 in round 2 and 6-3 in their third round.
177.
My word. Gerwyn Price. 6 perfect darts to start the leg, to start the match.
100.
It's on. Oh, but it isn't any longer.
104.
The Iceman leaves himself on tops after just 9 darts, after starting with 7 perfect. Astonishing barrage to start this game from the world number 2.
Game shot.
And an 11 darter. Well, Price down to a finish, but Michael Smith will fancy his chances of leaving something more handy. Well, he would have done.
46.
He's not helped himself at all there. Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff from Gerwyn Price. Leaves himself double top. It's a sumptuous 136 checkout from the Iceman. Will do what he can to leave double top.
180.
Absolutely deadly from the world number 2. A maximum in response from the bully boy.
137.
4-0 up on Krzysztof Ratajski. De Decker took out the number 2 seed Rob Cross, the European champion, in the very first game of the day on this streaming board.
90.
And could be about to reach the quarterfinals. A rare senior quarterfinal for De Decker.
96.
Price will come back looking at 104. Already seen him take out the 136 using the 16s route. He's probably going to use the 16s route here.
70.
As Michael Smith uses the bullseye sensibly to get to a finish. Yeah, it is the 16, so a single 16 now. Leaves that double top. And it is a 104 to go with the 136. Magnificent from Gerwyn Price. 5 legs into this, every single one of them a hold of throw. A real threat to the 9-darter in the very first leg. Some wonderful combination finishing. But Price is averaging close to 100 here. Michael Smith in the mid-80s. good guide.
78.
Does not use it. Can he produce another combination finish? He might do. Double 12.
120.
Well, I was about to ask where that was from leg 1, which would have completed the 9-darter. And Michael Smith can't work his way in on the double 9. Price on double 12. Don't give him more chances at it, because he does not need many. It is our first breaker throw, and the Iceman leads by 4 legs to 2. Forcing Michael Smith to take the ton plus checkout. Treble 16. Does not get it. Match darts incoming for Gerwyn Price.
7.67.
He should get 2 of them. That should be all he needs.
$33.
Well, it turns out he needed more. But Michael Smith needed more than 3 himself, so that should be that. A 6-2 win incoming for the world number 2, who beats the world number 4. A rare win for him against the bully boy this year. Could it be what's turned out to be a rare win on the floor for him this year? Only the 1 title to his name so far this year. Gerwyn Price in these floor tournaments, as you can see, far more clinical. The 136 checkout, the 104 checkout. If we'd seen the 144 checkout in the very first leg, we would have seen yet another 9-darter this year from the world number 2. However, he is through to the quarterfinals here at Barnsley Metrodome and is in with a great chance of taking the title today. It's Jim Williams with not a great deal of bother, but George Killington has missed 85. A whole load of match darts, maybe as many as 8 in the last 16. So he's been living a charmed life. But that's coming to an end here, surely. If Dave Chisnell carries on like this, 140 checkout, behave yourself, Chiz. 11-darter, 12-darter, even Luke Humphries has to acknowledge this is spectacular from Chizzy. Up at just over 118. Oh, he's not stopping. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely incredible. He won on the European Tour in Belgium a few weeks ago. That ended a 3-year title drought from Dave Chisnell, but he'd been saying beforehand that he felt good. He felt a win was coming. This for another 4-visit leg. Double 16. Oh, Chizzy, behave. 11, 12, 12, 3-0, 129 average. Chizzy to get to 170. I suppose he hasn't hit a 180 in this leg, so he may as well finish it with a 170.
140.
And surely you'd go for it when you're throwing like this. Surely you'd go for it.
130.
Oh, Chizzy, come on, you coward. Declined a shot at the bullseye.
180.
I'll grudgingly admit, maybe in hindsight it was a good idea. He's missed a dart at double. But he does not miss with the last one. It is a pedestrian 15-darter from Dave Chisnell. On a 2-darter for the match.
100.
To win it. 20 for tops.
$38.
It isn't over just yet. Match dart missed by Dave Chisnell. Could stay there. Decides to go for the 18s, doesn't work out. Maybe he should have stayed there. As Luke Humphries gets down to a double, but I think it's game over because Dave Chisnell to seal a 6-1 win and knock out the number 1 seed convincingly.
$30.
Well, where's all this been? The entire game, he could barely miss. And then he's missed 4 match darts, and Luke Humphries does claw another leg back. Is it merely delaying the inevitable? Chizzy's average has tumbled to a pathetic 112 times in his career, actually. Both in these Players' Championship events. And that takes him to 20 180s for the day.
100.
The insanely talented Dave Chisnall is back and firing, winning titles again and throwing in monstrous averages. He has taken Luke Humphries apart there. And Luke, you can't even be angry with him. You can't be angry with Chizzy. The man is an absolute gift. A 180 machine. Everything about that performance screamed quality. Look at it. 7 180s, 115 average almost, a 140 checkout. What do you do against that? Well, the answer, my friends, is lose. That's the only thing you do against that.
We'll see him at the World Championship.
$95.
And we'll probably see him in everything
100.
next year. Currently second in the race for the World Match Play. So there will be rocking Blackpool as well. Double top.
Game shot.
And will he be in the final of today's event? Damon Hettat. Team that Dave Chisnall hit back-to-back 180s and Going Price was cheering him on. No. Chizzy hit back-to-back 180s and Price responded by cleaning up 145. Now he might get a little word in his ear from the tournament director Keith Bisbee after that, because while there are other matches going on, you're not supposed to bellow and shout, even if you do things like that. I must say, Rockin Hettat remained unflustered, unfazed, appeared like they never heard it.
$80. Game shot.
And Hettat just hanging around. I have to say, by the way, that raw from Gerwyn Price, it is a little bit wrong. It is a little bit naughty.
$180.
But you can never write off the Aussie ace that is Damon Hettat.
$100.
Yeah, I think he felt that another treble there and he really would have Hettat in trouble. A break of throw
89.
for Josh Rock here would mean Hettat would have to win all the remaining legs in the game. And double five would get one.
Game.
What a finish that is. Well, I'm going to have to go and buy a dictionary in a minute because I'm running out of words for praise of this player. Trying to dig deep. Remaining stony face.
57. $95.
Leaves himself on the big fish and he might have to take it out.
180.
Because Josh Rock just seems to get everything right. The scoring, the finishing, the timing. And he might be timing his run to perfection here at Players Championship 25. Damon Hettat won on the rock in Gibraltar, but it is a hard rock life for Hettat here at Players Championship 25, because Josh Rock, the big talent, the big star, the diamond unearthed here on the PDC Pro Tour this year, has booked his place in his first final with some sublime scoring and some sensational finishing. Look at that. Just a couple of darts missed at double between them in what was an absolute belter.